Wiz Khalifa reacts on years of brotherhood with Currency. Them boys like that. I remember seeing them together on their 2009 tour out here in the H. I remember seeing them individually back when I was in NY. Wiz on his Rolling Papers debut album tour. The Tuesday the shit dropped, I was at that show, Irving Plaza, or I believe it was Irving Plaza. If I'm mistaken, forgive me. I have the actual ticket to prove it. Currency shows. I remember walking past BB King's Times Square and realizing, oh shit, Currency gonna be here tomorrow or some shit. Copping tickets on the spot. This how early on in the era it was, where the show was popping, you know what I mean? It was niggas there. But he was early on in his career, like where the blogs was popping. He was putting out mixtapes. You knew if you knew, but if you didn't know, you could buy tickets at will call and pull up and be early enough to get, you know what I mean? Like, be front row type shit. Or not even row, because it's standing row only. Right by the stage. Phenomenal. He brought out Styles P at that show. Legend, you know what I mean? Spitter in NYC, Manhattan. Bringing out a member of the Locks, my nigga. D-Block. Like, phenomenal. So let's watch this. Wiz Khalifa, Currency, their brotherhood. Let's see.
His relationship has been so, like, you guys are synonymous with each other. Mm-hmm. Your guys' careers are, like, you know, very similar trajectory wise. You guys been working together for over 15 years, right? So,
yep.
You just gave us an album a few years ago together. Talk about y'all's friendship and just y'all's bond, because Currency and you, like, you guys obviously had a very similar come up. He continued to just run up the underground, run up the catalog, turn into this icon culturally. Obviously you go and you've turned into a fucking pop star, you know what I mean? Like, but you guys always stayed locked in. What's y'all's relationship like, man? How important is that?
Super important, just because that's like my real friend. And besides music, you know, it took us like 2 months to record our album because we were just watching movies and smoking the whole time. Like,
that's funny.
We didn't want to record, we just wanted to hang out. And as long as we have that.
I fuck with that, bro. Real talk, like real friends, man. Especially meeting through the industry. It's very rare. I can't think of anyone else. Like, and these guys are from Midwest, Pittsburgh, and the South, New Orleans. You know what I mean? Like Louisiana. You don't meet people from other regions just that way and form a bond like that. I use the example all the time of me and like my lady. Like, I'm from NY, she here and she's from Houston, you know what I mean? But when you form a bond that is unbreakable, it's a beautiful thing, man. Because it's like, yo, we had no business even meeting because we're from two different sides of the country. Even if we're close in age, it's like we grew up miles apart. How the fuck did we even have the opportunity or the chance to meet each other? That's how I feel about Wiz and Spitter. And the fact that they, years later, 2009 is when that How Fly mixtape dropped. We coming up on fucking 20 years damn near. It's crazy.
You know, it took us like 2 months to record our album because we were just watching movies and smoking the whole time. Like,
that's funny.
We didn't want to record, we just wanted to hang out. And as long as we have that, like, that's all we really care about. Like, the music is a byproduct of our lifestyle. And I always see him happy. He's buying cars like every freaking week.
Yeah, his car, and he has like the model cars, like the fake racetrack thing.
He does like a whole channel for that, like where he like commentates and everything. And that's the stuff that he's passionate about, and that's what the people who love Spitter, they love him for that, because he goes on tour and he raps literally so he can do that. Like, that's what,
to support his
yeah, like yeah, and you know, that's why we love him. And for me, like, it was always my plan to like kind of, you know, navigate the industry and do the whole marketing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, that was always my thing. Like, even when we met, I would be on the couch on my computer and, you know what I mean, tapping in, blah blah blah. And he was just, he would admire like my work ethic when it came to that, because he understood parts of that world, but he wasn't, he would just put his music out and be like, you know what I mean, it's cool, like whatever happens happens, and the people who love him took care of him. And I was more like, we got fans in Arizona, we got fans in blah blah blah, we can
do a tour,
like the technical, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we've always played our roles when it comes to that, and we always will, and we always include each other, you know, in everything that we're doing.
Love it, man. You got niggas that it's just a beautiful relationship, man. When you can come up in a business where you both are making money, you both are not stepping on each other's toes. You could come together and make a bag together, and it doesn't affect any of your other business that's going on, man. That's super rare, bro. I think that's what the streaming era right now that we're in with, like, you know what I mean, the Clicks, the FaZe Clans, the AMP, all these niggas, like, it's based off friendship. I think friendship goes a long way if it's truly about friendship and nothing else. Cause I done been through some shit where you thought it was friendship and it turns out it's some other shit. Niggas be corny, niggas be lame as fuck. Niggas be using you. It's like it's okay, because if you can't be used, you useless. But when it's predicated off of the impression or illusion of friendship, the shit could suck. So for Switter and Wiz, it be this. That's what's up.
Which is just because we're more brothers than anything. And it's like, with this album,
Facts.
our song on there, it sounds so freaking good. You know what I mean? Because we never lost that combination. And no matter what worldwide record I'm always able to get back with my bro and make that sound that people love us for. And you know, so that's the music side of it that I'm really happy that people always get to enjoy. And our friendship ain't never going nowhere. It never has and never will.
Yo, it was obviously speculated, and you've talked about it, because I remember when you got on.
Before we begin into that, let's fucking, man, let's clap it up for that. Let's get some air horns for that one, cause that's very rare in the industry.